Japan is at least 3.5 generations ahead of what we're doing in terms of technology at this point in time. What are some of your failures that we could learn from? Given that you have already committed these failures, what are some of the failures that we could learn from and not repeat the same mistakes?
Japan is the third largest GDP country, meaning our domestic market is still huge. So that's why most of the still only looking for the domestic market because even though they're only looking for a domestic market, but they can grow actually. And we have a very kind of unique emerging sector at the Tokyo Stock Exchange market. That is called the Mothers. So even though the company is not making profit, they can go public, and the required minimum market cap is pretty low. If your market cap is only 50 million USD something, you can go public. Also, their business have been optimized to the domestic market, which is big. So that is one of the reasons why next Sony, next Honda, next Toyota have not yet come out of this country. So it's been 70 years since those companies were born from Japan when just World War II finished. So Japan had nothing at the time, right? So we are big enough, still big, in a very modernized country. However, there are less motivation to go global and to be a global players. That is, both sides of the coin. Success, but might be a failure. So we need to make a startup ecosystem in Japan, at least in Tokyo, more open and more globalized. Otherwise, when our population is reduced, then the startup ecosystem is also going to be shrinking. So that is the what I have been thinking.